All right, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and rip this 20-box blaster case. 2025 Donruss. I'm excited about that. 90 cards per box, 20 boxes. This break may take a bit. I'm going to open up 2 boxes at a time, rip all the packs, and probably go as fast through as we can. Let's go. 2 boxes. Not too many current players in this product, but that's how Panini is now. Here we go. Starting with a Jacob Wilson. That's a good start. That's paper. Rocker. It's a great start there. Jacob Wilson, red and blue. We will probably pull tons of him. James Wood optic base, we'll take that. Robin Ventura laser. Is that what these are called? Laser. And our relic right off the bat. Boom. Atlanta. Sean, there you go. These relics aren't bad at all. At least they made them orange cracked ice and not just boring or plain. So we'll take it. Put it on the board for now, but we will have much better cards later. Jack Morris. I almost said Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. That'd be wrong. Kobe Mayo. Rocket emoji. He is a rookie this year, but it is, I'm guessing that's just a base card. Manny Ramirez. We start with our first bounty. Ethan Anderson for Baltimore. These are not numbered, but that is a bounty because our colored rated rookies or rated prospects are bounties, but I can't get a good focus here. There we go. Let's put those over here for now. Kevin Alcantara, that's a decent one. For the Cubs, it is a foiled Donruss. That is not a bounty, but it is still a nice card there for the Cubbies. Baker, Young, Jim Rice, Eddie Matthews for the Brewers, and George Lombardi. Actually, he's tearing it up right now for the Yankees. Decent one here. Kristen Campbell out of 99. The Unleashed. Very good prospect for Boston. So 61 out of 99 is the high and low, but we will put it as low right now. Tons of paper. Rated prospect. Owen Cassie for the Cubs. Did they just call him up? I may be wrong, but I thought I just read somewhere where they were calling him up. I do not know. That is a Donruss. What do we got here? Kerstad and a Pedro Martinez laser. Those are nice. Brooks Lee, shortstop. He's a rookie this year for Minnesota. That is a nice card. Chipper Jones for the Braves. Very nice. Jake Peavy. Jim Rice, orange. Molina out of 99. That's beautiful. This is still the first box. I have a feeling this break is going to go absolutely crazy. Molina, 73 of 99, so that would be the high. That is fantastic there. Marshall. Kendall George, that is a hollow. That is a color. That is a bounty. For the Dodgers. Jacob Wilson. Pee Wee Reese. We have Bagwell and we have Jim Leland. Followed by Vance Honeycutt for Baltimore. I have a feeling we're going to see tons of these relics. Which is fine. They better sprinkle some autos in there. I'll put that right there for now, even though I plan on taking them down. We have a Judge Unleashed. See, Judge is in this product, and he's a vet. Or he's currently, right? He's not retired. They have a few of those, like Bobby Witt. I don't know how they got to get some of those guys, but I'm glad they're in the product. Oliva for Minnesota emojis. We have Molina again. And we have Dante Nori for Philly. Orange laser. Followed by James Trantos for Chicago. Is that how you say that? In all honesty, I'll have to look to see if that's White Sox or Cubs because I think that's his college jersey. What is that? Jim Katz, Vance Honeycutt, Ricky Henderson, James Tibbs, rocket emoji for Milwaukee, Ryland Payne. I wonder if there's rocket emoji optic, not just Donruss. Mike Piazza. Take a look at this thing. David Ortiz. I don't even know what parallel that is called. I'm sure some of you guys out there do. It is not numbered. But obviously, I'm guessing that's a shorter print variation. Reminds me of those cups you would get at concession stands back in the 90s. Ivan Rodriguez. Zebby Matthews. Emoji Michael Young. Cliff Lee Orange. Cal. Not going to lie, I'm loving this product. Absolutely loving it. Kumar Rocker. Out of 299, 134 of 299 for Texas, which takes over for the high. 134 definitely beats a Sweet Molina at 73. Molina's nasty. Jim Tomei. Dante Nori, black laser. Raider rookie, that is a bounty. And Dalton Rushing will be the last. That is 2 boxes. We've got 18 left. This is going to be silly. I'm probably going to go through 200 top loaders in this. Cliff Lee, Deion Sanders, another relic. For Tampa, Trey Morgan. Trey Morgan, we'll just stick the relics right there. Noah Schultz, bounty for the White Sox. Again, what sold me on this product was all the optic that's in it. Unleashed, Brandon Morgan. Montgomery, sorry. Will Clark for Texas. I forgot he played for Texas. Rhett Lauer, Colt Emerson. Seattle. Seattle, Colt Emerson. Tink Hentz for the Redbirds. We'll definitely top load that later. What do we got? Edgar Martinez, Kristen Campbell. That's actually a decent one. Did we already do? I know we pulled him a few times already. Alex Gordon. Kaba for Miami. For the Redbirds, Roby. Rocket emoji. Nice one there. Palmer Beltran. Carlos Beltran, nice. Colorado Bright. Decent one here. Acuna for the Mets. Don Mattingly, Chipper Jones. That's our second parallel. Chipper Jones. Rocket emoji DeLauer for Cleveland. Jimmy Rollins. We have a hollow. Craig Biggio for Houston. Spencer Agaretti for Houston. Is that how you say his name? Maybe. Ozzie Smith for the Redbirds. Aaron's going to like that. Craig Biggio again. Bucky Dent. And our relic is a big one. Paul Skeens, Houston. I just said Houston. I don't know why. It is Pittsburgh. And what's going to be crazier is he's going to win the Cy Young with a losing record this year. Paul Skeens. I love that card. Vladdy. have Ozzie Smith. Well, good grief, Redbirds. 1 of 49. That automatically wins the low. And it's the same person that won the low last break. 1 of 49. In the third box, we figured out who won the low contest. Boom, there it is. I got nothing else. Wayno. Hollow Doherty for Cleveland. Ramirez. Ivan Rodriguez. Will Wagner for Toronto. Johnny Mays. Or is it Mize? It's probably Mize. Oh, there we go. Mizorowski. I don't know if he's in any of the products this year. He might be, but I don't know. I don't know much of it. That's a big card right there. Chase Young, Detroit. Ozzie again. Schemes. Prince Fielder. Bradfield Jr. Catfish Hunter. Payne from Milwaukee. Ken Griffey Jr. We'll take this. I'm going to top load that. Griffey Jr. Rocket emojis. As I said, some cards I'm just going to have to skip the top loading right now. They'll have to wait till after the break. If not, I'll break and be top loading. Honeycutt for Baltimore. Jersey number. Which one, Corey? I missed it. Aiden Miller. Oh, Ozzie Smith. Duh. Yeah. Too bad you didn't get the Cardinals. I think this one box 5 6. Light one. School starts back up Tuesday for kids. I already did that Tuesday. I get one last day off. I had to wait. I think I'm on the higher side. It's a lot. It's worth it though. Bobby Witt Jr. We'll take a Bobby Witt. Come on now. I got too many lights and things going on. Bucky Dent. Lou Garrett. We'll take a Bobby Witt again. Have not seen a numbered out of these yet. Rylan Payne, Unleashed. There's a Roman Anthony. He's in this. Bucky Dent again. Frank Thomas. Luke Kershaw, Minnesota. Michael Young. Darren Baker and Kellen Lindsay for LA. Norby and a Drew Gilbert. Boy, I cannot wait for my new lights to come in. The lighting in here is terrible. These overhead lights are brutal. Absolutely brutal. Matthews, Will Wagner for Toronto. Black laser. Yannick, Bomb Squad. I don't think those are super short print, but we have not pulled the Bomb Squad yet, so... I'll take it anyway. Stargell, Oliva, Pee Wee Reese, Marvels. Colt Keith for Detroit. They do have cool inserts. Drew Gilbert. New York. Will Clark. Carter Holton. I almost said Horton. For the Braves, there's another bounty. Leader. Another Skeens. Mike Mussina. Bobby Miller, Andrew Jones, and another relic, Mason Wynn. For the Cardinals. I like them. Jordan Lawler, Diamond, Marvels. Again. I don't think they're super short print, but I've got top loaders to use, so let's do it. Johnny Bench. Mariano Rivera, Hagen Smith, Chicago White Sox. Wrong pen sleeve. Reggie Jackson. Ryan Braun. Aiden Miller for Philly. Reggie Jackson and Boston Bateman for San Diego. Another Tink. Cardinals actually doing pretty well. Tink, I think he will be up next year, right? We have Roger Clemens, Dustin Pedroia, Malcolm Moore for Texas. Oops, sorry, I got all excited on that one. Kumar Rocker, again, we're going to pull plenty of him. Waldrip, nice. Jacob Wilson. We'll switch those out. Still looking for the other cat from Oakland. Jacob Wilson's good, but the other guy will probably win Rookie of the Year. Haven't seen him much. Yannick for Houston. Jackson, Churio, Lou Garrett, Kumar Rocker again. We're just pulling Rocker left and right. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? You already won the wheel spin prize with your low Ozzie Smith right there. You get card, right? Ozzie Smith. Oh, we got like 4, 8, 12, I guess. Miami, St. Louis, Cleveland. Cleveland's got like about 6 as well. St. Louis is doing very well for you. Biggio, Nick York, Connor Norby from Miami. I'm thinking that is, I don't know. Well, we have a Charlie Condon for Colorado. Actually, nice little Colorado pinstripe in there. That's a good one. Marvels, Seaver King. Right off the top. We'll do, I'll top load a pool holes rocket emoji for you. Tejada, Kristen Campbell, Boston. Perez. Nolan Ryan. Conchi? I don't know. No idea who that cat is. Rodriguez. Sasaki. I have to figure out where he goes, to be honest. There's no team on there. Nice one there for the Yankees. Lombardi Jr. Rocket emoji. Fielder, the Big Hurt. That's a pretty looking card. Burns. Randy Johnson for Arizona. Another Ozzie Smith. Ian Kinsler. Condon Bomb Squad. Boston Bateman for San Diego with the rocket emoji. Is that the only emojis I got? Nolan again. We have Jim Palmer, Don Mattingly. Awesome vets. Die cut Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. That is 48/75. Doesn't make the high or low, but we will take it. Clemens. Tyson Neighbors for San Diego. Roman Anthony will take this one. This is who we're looking for, right? Roman Anthony for Boston. Oh, heck yeah, man. Aaron, I get it. Back when we were younger, Ozzy was the guy that we always loved. Willie McGee was up there, right? Pendleton. Matthews. Them 80s and early 90 Cardinals were so fun to watch. Malcolm Moore, Texas. Rocket emoji. Mariano Rivera. He tore his Achilles in the old-timer game or whatever it was. Bryce Cunningham for New York. I thought I read that he, tore his Achilles in that Yankee, I guess, old-timer game. Whatever you want to call it. Miller, Rainier. Jordan Lawler. Judge. Nice. DeBarge for Minnesota. There's a couple prospects we haven't pulled yet. I'm waiting to get them. DeBarge, Minnesota. Rollins. Big Hurt. Oh, it's pin 80 points. That was our auto. That's ridiculous. Oh, I hate that. Maddox. How about a Jacob Wilson? We'll take that. And it's 150. They could have gave us at least 250. Boo. Boo you, Panini. It's terrible. Jacob Wilson. I'll put you together for now. 150 points. We'll randomize there at the end. Honeycutt Unleashed. All right. Oh, I hate that. I would have rather taken a relic than a 150 points. Keep it going. All right, let's just show the points because not cool, not cool. Will Clark and another 150. We'll randomize both of those. We do have a Lou Gehrig out of 299. Not high, not low. Let's just take a peek what our high is real quick. We got to beat 134. Another Judge. Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. Suana? No. A-Rod. Maddox. Another rocker. So if you have Texas, you're going to get a bazillion rockers. It seems like he's everywhere in this product. Tommy White. Billy Emick, Minnesota. Seems like I'm always pulling something Minnesota. Billy Martin. We'll take a Dylan Cruz. He's got to get it together, though. He has had a terrible rookie season. Dylan Cruz. Followed by a James Wood. Bert Campaneris. Bazana, that's who we're looking for Cleveland. Let's just pull him in optic now. Sosa. I'll top load this cat. Mizorowski. Paul Skeens. Rocket emoji. Brady House. One second, guys. Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa again. Mike Azuna. What do they call him? Big Panda? Malcolm Moore, Texas. Nothing but relics and Panini points. I guess they just don't want to give us any autos. Unless they're saving for an absolute banger. Out of Texas. Spencer Jones. This is a very nice one. We'll take this. Jacob Wilson out of $2.99, and it's the high. 208 of $2.99. Maybe I could get it to where it's not. I don't know. I promise you it is. There it is, 208, $2.99. Sandoval, Ethan Anderson, Baltimore. Kendall George, LA. Jordan Lawler. Dylan Cruz again. Austin Wells. Spencer Jones. James Tibbs. San Fran. Don't forget, I will do a recap at the end because this break is taking forever. Just want to watch the recap at the end. That'd be just fine. Zebby Matthews, Minnesota. If you got absolutely nothing to do, I appreciate you guys watching. Minnesota again. There's Jim Tomey. Catfish Hunter, Kevin Alcantara. That's a decent one, Alcantara. Tony Oliva. Spencer Arrighetti. Robin Ventura, Aiden Miller for Philly. And Colbert Pratt. That is the halfway mark. Just making a little room real quick. Whew. All right. Let's rip the second half. Let's go. Whoa. Acetate. Braylon Payne. How rare are these? From Milwaukee. I don't know nothing about those. But I would like to guess that they're fairly short print. Did not have a number on it. Robin Ventura, and I'll also count that. That's a Donruss. There's this guy. Sintaji. I don't know if I'm even coming close to saying it right. Wilcott. Pedroia, Pedro, Don Mattingly. I love this optic. Love it. Well, this one stinks. Not the player. Look at that dang in the corner. That's terrible. Ramirez, Miami. That makes me sick. James Wood doesn't. That's James Wood. Andrew Jones, Leland, Ethan Anderson. Out of 75, Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. Unleashed, orange. 31. I like that a lot. 31 to 75. Tell you what, I'm going to stick the number cards over there. I'm going to have to go through those. Ivan Rodriguez. Iriarte, maybe. Nice one there. Lombardi for the Yankees. Caba. Dylan Cruz again. Keith Ramirez, Aiden Miller for Philly. We'll pull an auto one of these days. Well, another acetate card. This one's even better. Lombardi. Again, I don't know how rare they are. I did not expect any of them. Tell you what, we'll put them both up there together. Why not? Mize, Colt Emerson. Well, we didn't pull any in the first half, so I thought maybe they were more rare. Slade Caldwell. Doc Sagisi Acuna. Jared Thomas, Colorado. Go ahead and mute that real quick. Jake Bloss, Nether Schemes. Jake Arrieta. Neighbors. Arrieta, Jet Williams. Big Hurt. Pujols. Braden Montgomery, Chicago. Kristen Campbell again. There we go. Kurtz, that's the first one I remember seeing. We need to pull a colored or an optic of him. There's Young, Randy Johnson, Francona, Hagen Smith for the White Sox. Wainwright. Evan Carter, Brooks Lee, another relic coming up. Prospect for the White Sox. Kristen Campbell, at least it's a decent one. Donruss should have just said all relics, no autos. Because I think everybody would have rather taken a relic over a 150 point. Norby, Posey, and what do we got here? Noah Schultz. Catfish. Austin Wells. Tarantos. Perez. Farrell. Is that how you say his name? Sasaki again. We will need to figure out where that goes. Junior Caminero, Colt Keith, Brady House. Kinsler, Mike Schmidt, Martinez, Jace Young, Marvels, Bubba Chandler, Bryce Cunningham, Griffey, and there we go. Owen Cassie for the Cubbies. That is the muscle emoji. It is numbered finally. 140 out of 149. That's actually very cool. Where is that going? Tell you what, Jacob Wilson's, you guys can come off. That is numbered. That is not the high or low, but we'll take it. Doc Gooden. Deion Sanders. Miguel Tejada, 97 out of 299. Baltimore, not the high, not the low, but we'll take a numbered card. Baltimore. Take Arrieta. There we go. Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Manny. There's another Kurtz. Where is the colored Kurtz? Wagner. Another Doc. Deion Sanders. Jackson Churio. Decent one here for Houston. Cam Smith. He was their #1 prospect, top rookie. We'll take a Cam Smith. We got a Bobby Witt. Greg Maddux. We're pulling tons of Atlanta cards. I love it. Tyson Neighbors. Lou Garrett. Caleb Mativa. I don't know. Darren Baker. Owen Hall. There's another Bubba Chandler. Andrew Walters. Rocket emoji. Willie Stargell. Leo DeVeras. I believe just got traded. Can't remember what for, but he's pretty sure he did. No whammies, right? Well, we need to pull one. That's what we're looking for. Got to get that whammy. How about an Aaron Judge? For the Yankees, Nips is going to be excited about this Judge. Nips got the Yankees, I believe. Did I already go through these? Hudson. Brandon Sproat. Another relic. No auto. Oh well. There we go. Still have 6 boxes to go. We still got. Let's get something nice here. Let's go. Andrew Walters. Bloss. Bench. We got something green. What is this? Oh, finally an auto. The right team, the wrong player. There was 2 players that we could have asked for, and we get a Henry Bolt. We'll take it. For Oakland, not numbered. It is a cool looking card, though. Yeah. Cool autograph, too. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. Tell you what, Paul C, buddy. We'll take it. So there are autos in this product. It's a little crazy. Wayno, Slade, Colt Keith. We have a Bryce Cunningham. Cal Ripken. Francona. Nice one here for Cleveland. Bazana. I'm going to need to open up another top loader. Running short. How do you say this name here? Oh, Griff O'Farrell. O'Farrell? Maybe, I don't know. It is the rocket emoji. All right, and Kobe Mayo. Tell you what, Kobe Mayo is a good rookie. And I do like the black. Jack Leader, Leland. Evan Carter. Decent one there. Oh, we've got a nice one coming up. Nice vet. Optic parallel. Caba, Miami. Look at this card here. Not the Beltre, but the Molina. Muscle emoji. Cardinals. Cardinals are killing it. 52 out of 149 does not beat the high or low, but that is nasty. Johnny Bench. Mize. Waldrop. Chipper Jones. Walter Yannick. Houston. Nether Relic. Jim Thome. Nolan Ryan. I'm going to top load that. I love that. Rocket emoji. There's a Jackson Churio. Ryan Clifford for the Mets. Ryan Clifford. Another Molina. Sagisi, Ethan Salas, another Wood, Burke, Chase Dolander, Colorado. That is my last top loader. I need more. Manny Ramirez, 1 second, guys. All right, more top loaders. Cliff Lee, Nori. Cal. Matthews, Ramirez. DeVeras, Marvels. Luis Baez, Houston. Kerstad, Tibbs, San Fran. Another Ozzy. Those are pretty cards, man. Even the foil color for Donruss is nice. Nether Schemes, we'll take it. There's a young Billy Martin for Oakland and PJ Morlando. It's actually a decent one there for Miami. I believe he is their top prospect. Rocker Marvels. Wayno Rocket. Kinsler and Binge for the Mets. Carson Williams, Tampa Bay. That's a decent one there. There's A-Rod. There's Sloan, Seattle. Wells. Culpepper. Okay, Wilkin. Cash Mayfield. Sammy Sosa, Lou Gehrig. Jack Leader, Texas. Cats. Juan Marshall, that's awesome. Bomb Squad, Big Poppy. Pee Wee Reese, Spencer Jones, that is a hollow. Spencer Jones again. What do we have back here? Kristen Campbell again. Another numbered Campbell. This one, 130 out of 149. That is the second Campbell number this break for Boston. Elite Series. Love it. Very nice here for Boston again. Marcelo Mayer. 41 out of 299. I'd say Boston's doing very well. Optic Wilson. Where is the Kurtz? Lindsay for LA Dodgers. Pedro. Will Clark again. Jim Rice. Peavy. Bubba Chandler. That's a nice one there. Bubba Chandler. Pittsburgh has done really well today. Mike Mussina, DeLauder, Cleveland. Kobe Mayo, very nice. Waldschmidt, Arizona. Don't worry, guys, I will top load those when I sort. Noble Meyer. John Smoltz, Atlanta. Tons of Atlanta vets in this break. PJ Morlando, Miami. Nice. There he is, Andrew Jones, another Brave. Johnny Bench. Acuna, Bert Campaneris, and another relic for Boston. Not Boston, Baltimore. What am I saying? And there we go. Down to 2. Here we go. Ortiz. Mayo, nice. Another Paul Skeens. Now, granted, this isn't his rookie, but his second-year Skeens, you'll take it. And a Trey, the Savage, for Toronto. That's a team I haven't been saying much. Put the right penny sleeve here. Bomb Squad, Connor Griffin. Numbered. Good one here for Cincinnati. 128 out of 299. Does not beat 208. Does not beat 208. So it just goes over with the rest of the numbered cards. Pee Wee again. Billy Amick. Hollow. Optic. Amick again. We'll take another Jacob Wilson. Red and blue foil. Cat, Randy Johnson. Luke Kershaw, Minnesota. We're pulling tons of Minnesota. I'm not sure who has Minnesota, but they are getting loads of cards. Evan Carter, Agaretti, Miller. Kamar Rocker again, Tibbs, Wells, Teal. Will Clark again. Who's the auto? Henry Bolt from Oakland. Not the Oakland that we wanted. Kingsler. There's a nice tank. Got a couple colored of him. When will he come up? Ryan Braun, Fish Young, Cal Ripken, nice, and Dylan Cruz. Our last hit. I guess could be worse. So out of a case, we get one auto, which I guess would be 3, but they gave us 2 stinking points. So, it is what it is. Ricky Henderson. Good and bad news. It is low numbered, but we already pulled a 1. You can't pull it again. Remember, it is when we do the numbered contest, it is the first card that we pull of that. Purple, Ricky Henderson, 1 of 49. A's. Ozzie Smith still wins it. Lou Garrett, Billy Martin, Sasaki again. Almost done. For the Redbirds. Easy. Recap may take a day to do. Will Wagner, Jim Katz, Mason Wynn. Well, no super short prints today. We did get some nice numbered. Plenty of colored. How about a Jed Williams? Few teams I don't remember saying too much about. There's a Paul Skeens. There's an A-Rod. Some teams we have just pulled tons of them. Tim Hudson, Kyle Teal. This is it. What do we got? Rodriguez, Jared Thomas. Finish off with a Johnny Mize, Johnny Bench, and a Colin Houck. For, I'm guessing the Mets. I will double check. And a Jared Thomas. That is it. 20 boxes. Wow. Here we go. DeLauer. I'll try to make sure they're focused so you guys can all see. Here we go. DeLauer, Acuna, Roby, Campbell, Honeycutt, Matthews, Rushing, Payne, Trantos, Brooks Lee, Cassie, Alcantara, Mayo, that's numbered, sorry. My bad. Bateman, Lombardi, Pujols, Yannick, Wilson, Tink, Lawler, Gilbert, Colt Keith, Austin Wells, Griffey, Cunningham, Jacob Wilson. Tons of Jacob Wilson. Tons of Paul Skeens. Thomas, Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Ortiz. I'm going to have to look into that one. That one's not numbered, but that is different. Tibbs, Skeens, Mirowski, Bazana, Amick, Moore, Anthony, Roman Anthony, Jet Williams, Sagesi, Sasaki, Keyshaw, Wilson, Paul Skeens, Bubba Chandler, Wilson, Mayfield, Skeens, Baz, DeVeres, Dolander, Nolan, Ryan, Caba, Mayo, O'Farrell, Judge, Walters, and Cam Smith. There was probably many more that I could have top loaded that I will top load. Let's do our relics. It seems like there's 1,000 of them. Mason Wynn, Bobby Witt, Honeycutt, Caminetti, Morgan, Dylan Cruz, Savage, O'Farrell, Morlando, Yannick, Paul Skeens, Sproat, Campbell, Smith, Miller, Moore, and Charlie Condon. Let's go over our numbered. Bobby Miller out of 75. Molina out of 99. Campbell out of 99. Garrett out of 299. Rocker out of 299. Ricky Henderson of 49. Lauder of 299. Marcelo Mayer out of 299. That's a nice one there from Boston. Campbell out of 149. Molina. This was out of 149. This is the muscle emoji out of Optic. Tejada out of 299. And Braden Montgomery out of 75. We did well with numbered. Okay, rookie bounties. Oh, good grief. this is going to cost me. And that's okay. Montgomery, DeBarge, Neighbors, Campbell, Smith, Horton, Wagner, Kershaw, Honeycutt, Young, Doherty, Emerson, Schultz, Norrie, George, Anderson, Houck, Tink, Amick, Orlando, Lindsay, Jones, Binge, Tibbs, Clifford, Bazana, Tavares, Teal, Sasaki. I don't know why I have you over there. You're not an optic. Schultz, Arati, maybe, I don't know. Montgomery, Acuna, Emerson, Lombardi Jr., Kinjanti, Miller, Matthews, Anderson, House, Dylan Cruz, and Rocker. All those are bounties. Let's go to the board. Mr. Risky. Is that? I don't know. Right? It's a nice one. Rocket emoji. He's the prospect you're looking for in this. We did get an auto. Bolte for Oakland. We got Owen Cassie, top prospect, I believe, for the Cubbies out of 149. So that is a double bounty, or times 4, or whatever we said it was. 2 acetate cards. I don't know much about these, but we pulled them back to back. Lombardi Jr. for the Yankees and Payne for Milwaukee. I know Lombardi's going to be a nice one. Numbered contest. The highest number was a Jacob Wilson out of 208. I don't think we pulled anything higher than that. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So that wins the high bounty. And the low bounty is the Ozzie Smith. 1 out of 49. That I know we pulled a Ricky. That was a 1, but this was the first one that we pulled. We go with the first one we pull. And it's a jersey number. You can't beat that. And we got to randomize. 2 points. And Aaron, we will do your wheel of prizes. Let's do the points first. Give me a second with those. I'll put all the names in the randomizer, and the top 2 will get the points. All right. And then, Aaron, we will do your wheel of prize as soon as we're done with this. Here we go. Panini points go to 4 times. The top 2 get them. 1, Tyler. 2, Corey. 3, Turner. And 4 times top 2 go to Sean and Aaron. There you go. Sean and Aaron get the top 2. And then, Aaron, here we go. Cardinals. Ozzie Smith won you the wheel of prizes. I'm going to randomize it 4 times and spin it, and we'll see what you get again. You got it last time. I can't believe it. Here we go. Shuffle 1, shuffle 2, shuffle 3, shuffle 4. Let's spin it. Here we go. Good luck. $10 bounty credit. I'll add it to the Rich Get Richer bounty. We'll see if we can multiply it at the end of the month. Guys, there we go. Great break. My goodness, I loved it. I don't know if I'll do another case. I would probably do a half case, 2 half case breaks, but I just love ripping big cases. Here we go. Guys, have a great weekend. That's all I got. We'll rip again. Football will be next. People have been asking for football. I have select football to rip. There we go, guys. Peace out.